Hello, what is going on? I thought I would hop into Planet Coaster, just because the news of Planet Coaster 2 uh, made me want to get back in the game and actually finish a park in it. So I've started a new park and I'll make a new park series. I just kind of wanted to bring you guys along for the build in live version. And if this goes well, who knows? Maybe I'll make it a little more series or so. Stream some more live. And this is what I have already. I actually got to film an episode. I don't really care at this point that all the coasters and layout is in. It's going to be a small park. Let's be fair. I'm not going to put in... Planet Coaster 2 comes out in how long? Fall, so probably 6 months, four months. So I won't have the time to do a huge park or even finish Grimald Gardens. So, and to be quite honest with you, I'm like Grimald Gardens was a learning experience, and I'm ready to move on past that, do some actual solid work, and then grow out into a larger parks. But so definitely start doing a small park and just actually finish that. So what I have here is I have an entrance. This is going to basically be Kennywood, and then we have our old Woody. There's gonna be a road. It's meant to be a really small park, so there'll be like a road here that will lead to the parking lot. Looking at a lot of parks, especially like the smaller family-owned parks here in America, they actually have their parking lot off on like the other side of the major roadway. You can either pass underneath it or you'll get a tram ride out to the entrance. So I'm thinking maybe putting the parking lot here and having the road come in this way and having a little tram ride that goes underneath that, drop them off and come back to the parking lot. So this was I had this idea since March in my head, to be honest with you guys. So I've been building these coasters. Eventually, it was taking me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to just load into the main menu. Just the amount of TMTK I had downloaded. So I deleted all of it and then just re-downloaded some parks. Like I opened up Grimold and downloaded the TMTK that was in that when you open it. So I have some back. It takes less than 5 minutes to get onto the game now, and Coaster Builder is way more smooth. So I'm actually getting used to it. I'm gonna be back in 1 second. Alright, yeah. Can you even hear me? I don't think you can. Alright, is this better on the volume? I think this is where I want to be. That is not where I want to be. Anyway, so with this, yeah, I am gonna try to just get this series out. We're having the roadway come there, and this would be the newest one. It's kind of new gen Intamin. It's Skyrush combined with, I guess, Maverick, probably the best. And then we have a boardwalk area. This is definitely Cedar Point Pavilion inspired, or what's going to be Wild Mouse. This is the only one I haven't finished yet of the coasters that are in the park. I wanted to make it a little separate from... I want to make it a little bit separate from the Wild Mouse at Cedar Point, so I wanted to do some extra switchbacks here. I doubt I'll be able to get them in, but they'll be in there. And then over here we'll have a Gerstlauer family coaster, kind of, what is that ride? Fire Chaser Express. It's going to be inspired by that, or it was inspired by that. And got lift, one launch, and then this area is also going to be themed, kind of a nature, like national park themed area. Over here, so was Nerd Chacho's last series, the Beachy Point. He sent me pictures of his floorless coaster, and that one little element that was Hydra based. This one, I was just talking to him about that on his coaster, and I was like, man, I really want to do that. And this is kind of this is the result of my version of it, and it just morphed into a Hydra inspired coaster. And I'm really proud of this one. It's not perfectly smooth because it's Planet Coaster 1, where the smoothing isn't ideal. But what can you do? We get a new game in 4 months. And I'll just try to finish this one and get as close to... I'll finish it off, but I'll definitely pivot to a Planet Coaster 2 series as well. Because I actually have a really good idea for that I'm going to put my priority to once that comes out. I'm looking forward to that gameplay too. Especially because like they're adding the surf coaster, and I haven't been on Pipeline, but for my idea, it's definitely going to be utilized into that. I also have a conspiracy theory that they're going to show off the new King's Dominion wing coaster then. So that'll be cool. Right, so entrance, Kenny Ward inspired. I'm just going to build start building this. I laid it out kind of by restroom blocks exterior. That's going to be interior restroom block. I need to separate this, to be honest. Alright, So if you guys look at Kennywood's entrance, this is what it is. It'll be a big pass through here, and then ticket booth pass through. I might want to add an extra one just to keep symmetry, but where you'll purchase your tickets will be in one of these. One of these will be archway through, and then ticket archway through. And then here there's a main archway through to this area. This area will still be out of the park. This little thing is going to be our security station. I know a lot of my viewers are UK based, so you guys probably have alternative methods of security. We just let people do what they want here and then be super secure in certain aspects, which makes no sense sometimes. Over on the right, we have business administration. This is meant to be a building that's going to be accessible by before you get into the park and then after you get into the park as well. And you'll be able to like rent your strollers as well as get guest services area into there. And you'll be able to do that before you really like get into the park for the day, and you can also access it from outside the park, so you don't actually have to purchase your ticket to get in. Right in this gap, I'll probably have a little stroller security line where you can whisk those in. Since you're coming here, you can kind of do a security checkpoint there. Over here we have a coffee shop. I saw, it's probably a TikTok to be honest, or Instagram. I don't have TikTok. But I saw one of those talking about Disney's Main Street. What they talk about is how Disney always puts their intro shops, like so your coffee shops, all of that stuff is going to be on your right hand side, or at least in terms of Disney, because they know that that is actually where predominantly right-handed people are going to lean towards the right. So when they're coming into the park, you want all those intro shops on your right-hand side, and then on your left-hand side facing the park. So your right-hand side, when you're trying to come out, that's where you want to put your gift shops or your dessert shops, because that's, at the end of the day, people are going to want their funnel cakes, want all their stuff like that. They're going to tend to lean towards the right, just depending on which way they're facing, and it kind of, you want to monetize everything, and this park would definitely want to monetize it. I guess since we're here talking, this would be the gift shop. I don't know what these are. This is going to be a restaurant on the far left side over here, and then other than that, I don't really know where I'm going. I think I'm gonna do. I think Kennywood also has it. A lot of this park is inspired by Kennywood. Kennywood has a carousel raised up with some shops underneath. So I was thinking of doing that, and I don't know what. I don't know how Kennywood's is. I've never been, to be honest. I've just looked videos and pictures. But I think it would be cool to have the stairs coming down like a grand staircase this way. Yeah, I think coming in, seeing that raised carousel, and then having some shops on the other side, but like almost like a grand staircase up to that might be a pretty good focus coming in through here. Behind here, I want something to break it up from the boardwalk area. I haven't really given much thought to that. I was thinking of Boomerang. These are Boomerang type parks, but I did put a limit on myself. No coaster can be above 100 feet. I think this one runs close to, that's 82. This one is 97. This one's definitely not over That one's 55. This one might be above it in... No, it's 88. This one's terrain-based, though, so I didn't know if that would be. And then this one is 99. So, 2 ones really close to 100. It's all about the small coasters, getting the best you can out of a budget, as well as getting the most out of the energy that the ride would provide. So, yeah, I'm going to just come in and probably put up a picture on my computer, not for you guys to see, because I'm just getting into this, of some entrance, and I'll probably get working away. So, if you have anything you want to talk about, feel free to talk in the chat, because I don't want to talk to myself and sound like an idiot. Buddha, shut up. So one of the things I want to do is, this is going to be Art Deco based, so I was kind of playing with this. I have a couple parks that are like proving ground parks, so I kind of played with this idea. I don't know how much it'll work. Where's the brick filler? Kennywood one's weird. Kennywood also has this like weird thing. Where's my archer? That's not been since scenery. I've had a fun time the last couple weeks, like going back and looking at my old parks and just seeing everything I had done with Planet Coaster 1. It's been a really fun ride. Pun totally intended there. Like, when I started playing Planet Coaster, I remember exactly Yeah, I was in college at the time, and I think I was a sophomore. It was 2016 when the game came out. So yeah, I'd be a sophomore, and I just uh, remember meeting up with one of my friends, and I had just finished one of my first coasters. Still exists and is in a park, which I definitely in the future wouldn't mind showing off the atrociousness on a live stream at some time. Right. Content pack vintage. Probably gonna be in the building materials. What I'm looking for. Um, yeah, but going back to like this just nostalgia that comes with it, it's kind of sad to know that it's gonna go, but at the same time, like it's that is. See, this is where I'm looking forward to scaling objects, because no, absolutely not. See how long this works. So I'm going to take some hydrated beams and make an artwork on this. So if I overhang that, that might work that way. And I hope that it won't. It's going to go through. Yeah, rescaling objects is going to be one of the best parts about the new game, because this ain't working. Can probably hide that in the roof. We're just gonna bring this down. As much as I hate this trend, the park will have painted this brick. Wood uses yellow. I don't like that. Alright, let's use my colors. The new channel colors. You know what? I have it somewhere. Right here. Also, if this works out well, I was looking at one of the new mics and stream stuff on the Amazon deals, so I might be more inclined to make a purchase on some of that if it is something that you guys would want to see. me do more often. Okay, I like this. Alright. Ironically, I said I hated the yellow from Kennywood, but I kind of like this. I also don't mind the teal I had. Very retro. This is too garish, in my opinion. And then the white is nice. And I just think the white is actually gonna be what I want. So we'll go white. We'll hide the colors and accents. So I hate this. There we go. Alright, and I think bringing this, you might just have to make it thicker than I want. That's totally what she said. Yeah, I'm just one in the corner will be what we're going for. Just because I don't like the way that, I don't like the way it looks now. Jeez. See, I'm just so indecisive with what I actually like, and I want it perfectionist with it. There's no like smaller I always forget what's in base game here versus like what I have to download and all that stuff. I don't think vintage is going to get us much. Maybe the World's Fair will have some stuff. Yeah, no. Always forget there's a pinata in this. Alright, this is what we're going to work with. The color will change at a different date, later time. Alright, there's that. Do I have that brick downloaded? Brick. Singular brick. Cool. That's what I need. Not right now, but that is what I need. Now you did a good job when you can combine everything together and it starts looking like it's one solid building. Alright, what type of brick is this? Classic brick. That hides it. Yeah, because if we have an arch. Also, did you hear how pathetic of a bark that just was?